Welcome back everybody to yet another episode of the Super Mario Galaxy Let's Play. Well, more like the Super Luigi Galaxy Let's Play, as this should be formerly more known as. Also known as, you can technically call it by both, but we like Luigi slightly better as we see him in the middle of the ring. Well, the multiple rings actually, but oh well. So, we are going to go ahead and continue the Let's Play with episode number 2. And with episode number 2, assuming if I don't get my microphone and the cable's a bit messed up and controller, we're going to go to the Good Egg Galaxy here. We're going to fly here and see what this galaxy here has. Well, that's what the first level. It's going to be very exciting. We're going to rescue power stars and whatnot. So, the Dino Planet, or Prana, is our objective here, or at least what the level's called. Now, for those who do not know this quick trick, there is a trick to go and always select the newest unavailable star, or a star that has not been attained. You press A and put the controller up, like this. It's really useful if you're trying to just speed through the game and whatnot. So it's Good Egg Galaxy, Edina Prana. We get to see a little glimpse of the whole galaxy, all the level, or all the things in the level. It's really cool. As we fly in, and we become welcome to the galaxy. So we're in this little island here, where there's also star bits, some enemies, new enemies here, which you can spin or jump on for a coin. Spinning, of course, is a bit better because it gives you star bits, and we would actually need some star bits, for a matter of fact. So we also see that there's a couple ways to go down, which is pretty cool. Little pipe here. It's pretty cool. So this little wood area. We'll go to the other side of the planet. We see there's a Goomba here, which we got hit by because we're a noob. Well, not really. I played through the whole game before. I just haven't played in a long while. It's felt like Luigi would be a cool thing to do, and that's what we're doing. And there's also this side of here. Then we collect the falling star bits that come from the sky. There's a little mystery cube thing, which I forgot what it has. So let's see what is in there. Has star bits, really cool. So keep jumping until it explodes with lots of star bits, really awesome. Bushes have some star bits. Also have some coins. We have a Luma that's going to say something. The bit of the star bits scattered around. Yeah, so you touch them with your controller cursive. Collect 50 for a 1-up. Pretty useful. And I just say everything I just explained. There's also a little area in here, which I think I know what it is. Oh, no, it's just, you need to get in here. Sure there's something special here. There's like a little underground area, which I have to remember how to get to. There's also this little area, and we got a 1-up, nice. So we go over here, get his thing. Now as we go to this platform, we see that gravity will shift with us. One of the things I have not mentioned, that is gravity will it's not singular, boring. It changes with platforms and whatnot. It's actually really cool. And my controller is being really weird. Probably because I have my sensor bar in a really big place, and my phone may be slightly into it. But oh yeah, this is where we were talking about. So there's a little area in here. This little orange pipe, which goes into an inside area. Some weird place. For those who do not know, this thing does this. Where you use these platforms to go from different walls that have gravity sticking to them. And this here is a musical array of notes, which I believe gives you a 1-up. If you follow, gives you a little song, which is on a timer. And yeah, it gives you a 1-up. 1-ups aren't that really needed, or I care about them much. So another way to get into a pipe, at least if you're really close to it, if you spin by it on the top, it would happen. This thing here says something, so it shows us the camera, or the pause menu. Cameras, if you use the little D-pad, you can use your nunchuck movement to go. So we're actually going to go and progress and not just show the main island, because that's kind of boring, right? At least I think it's kind of boring. So we're just going to long jump, which is Z and A. So this guy's gonna say we can talk to him, we're gonna try when we will launch, or one of those special other stars. But if you do a backflip and a spin, you can avoid that. So I probably will be doing and showing some of the shortcuts that I've known over the years. So we have some of these starships here that we've saw in the last episode, which will make into a launch star that we need. Nothing that hard. All we gotta do is just go around the planet. Now, of course, we can get hit by these things because there's a little the mud that slows us down, and my controller was being really weird. I may actually have to pause the game. Really? Okay, so give me a second. I'm gonna have to fix my controller. So it's as easy as that to go and do that, and spinning and getting hit is always what we do because we are ingenious people, as they say. As I would say, but I get the point. So we get to see these normal enemies we saw a bit earlier, and we also see the piranha plant, which will drop some star bits, and it will also make a little line up here to the other area, instead of using one of those sling stars. And we'll see these new enemies, which will try to, I think they're like leeches or something, which will try to suck your blood and make you eventually die. By decreasing your life. So there's a normal way you can go by following these boulders, or you can go the other way by taking the shortcut. If you jump here, go to this disappearing platform, not fall, and be a moron. So jump on that guy's head, go in this place. Now you get to be in a little hidden area, which is, I believe, a shortcut. So we just use these little platforms, grab the one up, and essentially additional life. We actually haven't picked one of those up, surprisingly. And this is pretty easy. Go here, a launch star or something like that appears, as we see here. As we see our life, or life point, you could say. And then we get redirected to this area here. Now, if we see down here, from these little foot spots, there's this little enemy. I forgot what they're called, because I'm not a particular master, but if you're like a little invincible ninja star bit bags, which give you, well, star bits if you hit them in the right place. What the? That was weird. I'm a noob. I love this song too much, if you couldn't tell. So that there was a homing ground pound, which actually didn't meant to do. Which I think you jump, spin, and then ground pound. Actually, don't know the exact. Yeah, or more like jump. Yeah, jump and spin and ground pound or something like that to get into there. As we see, getting this launch star will give us fancy coins. Then we will go to this weird egg thing. Cutscene little bars on the top and bottom up here. This weird tail of a dinosaur thing with a little nut on it, coconut, and then we spin it, and then this weird icky dinosaur piranha thing happens. So essentially this is the boss of the first level. Essentially what you do is you just go behind him and spin the little ball, hits his head, takes damage. It's like 3 hits, I think. That there's what happens if you look on your other monitor and look at Twitter. And that there is what they actually do for phase 2. Then he'll get really angry and make it where he goes quicker and whatnot, but this is a really easy fight and you just do 3 hits really easily. Just make sure you don't look at Twitter or something like that, and then you will be, you know, screwed. And there you go, that's the first level. Showed you little things behind the first level. This is our first real power star. Last video we got a grand star. Getting a bit of star bits because they are useful. Because they will be required for quite a few things. This is our real first power star, which will allow us to unlock new levels. So we got a good star, pretty cool. And we'll go back to the common observatory in the little dome. And here we go, we got a new star, fancy, cool, star number 2, new high scores, awesome. Yes, of course, save our game. is we do save here. Unless we're in a speedrun, we don't save, obviously. The star bits to the Lumas. They're the tastiest, most delicious treats imaginable. Aim your little cursor thingamabobber at us. Shoot with the B key, and our dreams come true. Here's some free star bits. Why don't we give it a try? Aim some star bits at me. So we're just gonna grab some of the free ones. And there you go. Give him a couple, and he'll love you. Mmm, tasty. Let's call those a little marshal. My fee for this lesson. You can also shoot them at enemies. Defeat them a hungry Luma. Either way, I'm sure Starbits will be a big help on your adventure. Yes, they will be. Because they will be a Luma's best friend, quite literally. You'll find out what happens when they have, or when Lumas have a bit too much. So, we're gonna go for, the second level in the Good Egg Galaxy, and probably do it slightly quicker and a little bit less derpy because, well, we're warmed up, right? And let's hope so. So, a snack of cosmic proportions. And there's the little pole star stuff. As you can see there, that's pole stars. There's a Hungry Luma. There's new areas we haven't seen in the galaxy of Good Egg. So, let's go and do some fancy stuff. And you can also collect star bits as you're entering by just doing this on your screen. So, if any indication wasn't clear, we're actually going to be feeding a hungry Luma, and not doing that. So we're going to have to collect some star bits because hungry Lumas only eat star bits in this game. They do eat coins for some reason in the second game. I don't know why they love coins. Maybe some sort of like metallic fun. Oh, get this, you can shoot those star bits. Yeah, I know, I can use the star bits as, you know, stun, I don't care. I'm too many to use that, unless they're on those little bunnies. Those bunnies are worthwhile. I wasn't intended to do that, but oh well. I guess I'll just go and get my coin. My early coin. So just go and explore this level, get some star bits before you go through there. I believe you need 100. And there's what happens if you don't spin. When trying to avoid those little leashes, they will get your health. They also give you star bits though, which is a nice part. So, anywhere in the game where you see a little circle like this, of stones or something similar, you spin, it gives you some star bits. As a FYI for those who do not know that. So that's pretty cool. And there's a couple more over here, and then we'll go through the launch star. Oh yeah, 57 should be good for now. Just need less than 50. And then we'll be set. There's nothing over here, it's just some star bits, so of course we'll flex some. We're up to 60 now. Has some shortcuts, not really. Not the best shortcuts. Get a hungry friend up there. Don't mind sharing your snacks, do you? So this is our first instance of using pole stars. More than one. They're pretty simple, just pull on them and they'll bring you to where you need to be. Luckily for us, you got some of the star bits on the initial level, so it should be pretty easy. I think this is where the guy lives. But then it brings you to other places to get star bits. Pretty sure. So we only need 30 more, which is not that much, really. And keep in mind, you are able to spin and then kick into the enemies, which means you spin and then you just go up to the enemies and then they'll automatically kick. If I did not mention that as mechanic-wise. So, about 20 more. Don't think we'll need that much more. There's a little more down here. Well, that's called heading into these things. And speaking of that, we see these little bouncy things that are, I don't know what they're called. The slingy things. If you use these against these little super pointy plant things, assuming if you actually are able to aim, Mr. Ryan, then we're good. Let's go and clear around a little bit. Left some star bits. Or a couple off. I think this is where the guy is if I go through here. Or was he down there? I just can't find him. Either way, we got our 1-up and stuff. So Since we're here by the boulders, and I did not mention this when we were by boulders earlier, you are able to break them open by spinning in the little red dot thing, so like that. Ashley was just barely on the hitbox, but that's what you do. So we have more than enough star bits for now. I think this is the planet that we have to go to? Or was it the one we were already on? I just don't know where the Luma is. I don't know. Yeah, this is different, so... You know, here's our Luma friend. He's gonna want about 100 star bits if I remember from memory correctly. He'll want a bunch of fancy things and he'll transform. Like those other Lumas, but he'll transform into something far greater. Now what may be far greater? Well, you find out in a moment. I just have to hold down the right trigger. I mean, not the trigger, the B button. And I'm like thinking of a different game. That's it, I'm stuff. Here we go. Transform. Now, what will we do by just going over the pass by the black hole? Then he creates a new planet. Oh my! And luckily for us, he leaves a launch star for us to go to the planet. Otherwise, we would have to do some weird long jumping and defy gravity, which, well, actually is a thing. That there's a completely different type of thing, but it's a thing. Those who do not know. So there's a couple ways to go through this area. There are the fancy, super awesome ways, which we'll probably be going through, which requires some backflips and wall jumping like this. This is the really easy method of doing it. I was actually surprised I did that pretty easily. But either way, you can either do that method or just go around, and it's pretty easy. And you have to use some of those pull plants to destroy things. So there's a new part of the level. Near the end, you get to see this fancy, really cool building thing, which I love. I believe how to get in there, you just have to go and use something like this, break the glass, go in here, crystal actually, and go through the level. I'm pretty sure there's a shortcut if you back jump and wall climb. There it is. Actually, I haven't done this shortcut in a while. Watch me just do a circle. Oh, that's not a circle. Either way, effective methods, I'll tell you. And about balance. Sorry, I was looking at my other monitor again. About Lugi, since he is able to go quicker and does long jump better, and also backflips. If I didn't mention that before, he does have a better backflip than Mario. So it's essentially a lot quicker, and you can do more tricks when he can. He's able to go and do some crazy gnarly things, such as what I did before as shortcuts. I'll probably be using a lot of those in this Let's Play, just because they're cooler and a lot more fun and exciting than the boring edition. So, we see that there's this little star here. There's a couple ways to get this. Now, you can either just do a super nice long jump, or you can go and collect all these blue tokens and get a little pole stars method. So I'm going to show you what it looks like through pole stars, and I'll show you what it looks like through my fancy method of you know, the cool Luigi style. As we see, this is like weird metal star thing from the sound effect. Why we're not going down? This is a weird place to maneuver, for a matter of fact. So, you see here that there's some pole stars, and in order to get there, we just gotta go through here, and then use one of these midway. And by the get out of these, to get out of the orbit, you just go ahead and spin. Now the best way to do it, and I like it like this, is to long jump, like this, which I think is a lot easier and quicker personally. But again, this is coming from a guy who played the game in the past, and I've tried it that way. The other way is kind of yet to be a bit clever. So that's a clever method type of way. By the way, that's our third star, or second star of the Good Egg Galaxy. Got some more star bits, new stuff, discover a new galaxy. New galaxy in the Terrence? Or Terrence? I don't know how to say it. Leave the comment below how that actually pronounce it. Well done, brave explorer. You discovered a new galaxy. Collecting power so as we expand our range of vision, perhaps to eventually include the enemy base. Yes, of course we'll save. Thank you for saving. saving will save lives, quite literally. So there's this new galaxy here, but we will not go there. We will finish the Good Egg Galaxy 4 and then end off the video. Then we'll go off to episode number 3 for what that other galaxy may lie and hide of secrets. Because I know what it is, but you may or may not know. I do not know that precisely. But that's for the next video. So either way, we're gonna go with the third star here, King Claw's Battle Fleet. So there's this fancy guy with ships and like that weird island above the warships, and he challenged us. And we're going to 1v1 him now. So there's a couple ways to go ahead and go up to there. We're going to do the easiest. The other way is to go ahead and do what we did in earlier this video, when we explored this whole island and use the little warp pipe to get up to the little hidden area and then go up there. Now the easy way is actually do so let me go and get rid of these guys so I can show you. And I believe you can backflip or you can triple jump, and I haven't shown about triple or double jumps yet. There's a side jump in midair. So if I recall, you can do that. Yeah, you can. So you can backflip it up there and jump. Now the other method is do this, and that. So that's a triple jump, I believe. If those in triple jump, well, it's a double jump. Also known as the best thing. So there's that weird cube there as well, for those who don't see it. I actually wonder what that is. So we're on this weird other island here, we're full of coconuts, which are pretty cool. So there's this gigantic little spiky plant. Now, we don't like gigantic spiky plants, do we? So we go and destroy that. It makes a little upholster. One of those sling stars, as they call it. So we see here there's this weird boss here. Weird boss. Now to kill him, not weird boss, this little spiky boss. To kill him, we use these coconuts. That's not how you kill him. That's how you make something go around in orbit and eventually hit something. Now, where's the other one? I know there's more than one here. And of course, because I'm a derp, or it just respawns and I don't realize that. Okay, I don't know how to aim. But the point is, you're supposed to hit this to him and make it where he gets hurt from it. And of course, he can hit you, as we see here. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with my controller. When I finish this episode, I'll probably check it out. Yeah, there's something wrong. I'm trying to aim that properly. Okay, we got it. Again, remember, I don't... In reality, I didn't practice these levels, which I probably should have. Here we see some two chain jumps. These are not destructible by most methods. I'll discuss to what they are destructible by, and which actually this will show you what they are. So that there is something magical, rainbowy, and it is known as the Rainbow Luigi Transformation, meaning that we're invincible, we go fast, and we destroy everything by touch. So these guys die, and turn into a bunch of star bits. Chain chomps, you're gone. All my nightmares I ever had of you, they're gone too. So essentially, your rainbow is, and if you're on Mario, it's called Rainbow Mario. So essentially the rainbow power up. So here we are with a big little island thing all over, with a lot of chain chops coming out of all sorts of places, going to weird holes for no point or no reason at all. And we see there's a lot of going on with a lot of enemies, a lot of bullet bills that are actually homing on us. That kills us eventually. Luckily it doesn't do more than 1 heart of damage. 1 heart of damage? What game am I playing? Playing Minecraft or Crap and Micro Dance or some other game that has heart system? I don't even know. I've been playing too much of that. So either way, we're on the battlefield now. So we see these two literally weird alien shooters, which all we gotta do is jump and spin the coconuts. And that there will release this bridge. I'm pretty sure there is a method to go over there to avoid doing the coconuts if you ever do so want. There's some toads here that are frozen in crystal. Nice work, you gotta go and keep going. Yes, I will. It's yes, I will, Mr. Toad. I will help you. You're good friends of the Mushroom Kingdom. And you're in space. Space. I wish I have a thing on my mix board that has echo effect so I can do space. Sadly, I do not. But this works though. It is imaginative though, right? Imagine. So there's if you can tell, this is the last island. Yeah, it is the last island because I know that, and there's a boss here. This weird chocolate molten thing. Yeah, it's actually chocolatey. Yeah, as we see, there's some weird, awesome little octopus. He's King Kanate or something. So what he do is he will shoot out the coconuts to pull as a projectile back to him, and also these meteorites. Crap. And that's what happens if you miss it. If it happens, he'll just shoot those things at you. I'm sure there's, I believe there's a strategy if you miss one and then go with an X cycle. He's a lot quicker, if I remember from his boss. So essentially, just hit these things back, avoid these little leeches too, these little super fire leeches, and the meteorites as always. That there's called not being able to move quickly. Forgot how many hits this guy is. And I think you have to hit back in a cycle too, if I recall. Pretty sure you do. But there's not hitting back in the cycle. Yeah, I haven't done this either in a while, so this is more of a me refreshing back. Really? That's some bad RNG. Well, I wasn't really paying attention, but I mean, still, that's bad RNG. And that there's my, yeah, there's something wrong with my distance between my center bar and not. Ooh, that's some RNGs. Random number generator of doom. There we go. That probably shouldn't have taken as long as it did, but again, I'm King Calante, or whatever his name is, because I forgot his exact name, but I know it's King of NK. It's KK. In terms of initials for a king, sounds amazing. So I'm gonna go and grab the star, ignore any de-rusting of the Super Mario Galaxy game that Ryan has with him, and just go ahead and enjoy our victory of the star and the end of this episode. That is the third star for now, as we'll leave the Good Egg Galaxy. High score updated, new star bits, and our save in the game. Hope you all enjoyed the video. It was a really fun episode of realizing how much I am not particularly good at de-rusting quickly, but again, that's just how it is when you're trying to de-rust and, you know, try to play amazingly. But again, this is just for me to have some fun casual play while doing some commentary on one of my favorite games, or at least a game I like. So, in the next episode, we will go to the new Galaxy appeared thing, always known as number 3. We'll go with the second Galaxy that can possibly go, well, technically 3, but we're gonna say number 2 in terms of the second Galaxy in the terrace or trance, like the Green Dome. The Green Dome from Good Egg Galaxy to wherever this may here be, in its gloriousness with oranges. Now there will be a hint for those who do not, know. We'll be able to fly our world, fly through the galaxy, and fly, because double flight's always great. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you in episode number 3, as in all the 3s are here. Half-Life 3 confirmed? Who knows?